in Atlanta 2-0. The Washington Nationals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 9-5. The Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-5. The Angels sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-2. The Yankees hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-5. It was their 7th straight victory. Shane Bieber fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs as the Indians took care of Detroit 1-0. The Houston Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 9-8. They now have 5 straight wins. The Padres grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves.
And now, your 2021
It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all three of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Line drive to center field. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are two on to start the inning now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And it's fouled away. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there. And that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the stretch. And he popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. McCutchen on second. Hoskins is over at first with 1 away. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
There's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Now to the plate, Alec Bohm, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And now a curveball blocked by Darno. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Now to bat, Gene Segura. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Liner in there for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A ball and a strike now. Lifted down the line in left. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Ronald Torreyes swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And that misses 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. This is in the air to left. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Phillies lead it 2-0. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And there's one down now.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's got 8 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Batting fourth, the center fielder,
Acuna digs in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And he's safe. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still on the third baseline. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Digging in will be Austin Riley. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Harper, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty with one gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Fouled off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Here comes the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Popped him up. Freeman moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now that.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch of the AB now. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now that.
Striding in is Randy Arozarena. Struck out in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Softly hit to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ronald Torreyes stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Zach Eflin, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is over.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Pache. He bounced out last time up.
The right fielder, Christian.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
This one skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Now here's the first offering, and this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He's through first and hustling for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Digging in next, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Pache is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Next, here is Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. McCutchen, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Riley takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. As a look, now the pitch. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. This one's flared off to the right side. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Hit out towards second. Segura fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Still 1-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit back up the middle. Reyes has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Austin Riley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into very shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. That brings up Alec Bohm. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Alec.
First pitch on its way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
One and one the count now. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now back, the shortstop, Ronald Torres.
Ronald Torres the next to bat, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This is lifted out to left. Ozuna comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Zach Eflin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Andrew McCutchen would be next. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Comes set, the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Ozuna. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Phillies leave him loaded, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Jason Kipnis.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-0.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's out number 1. Ozzie Albies will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Ozzie Albies.
Now here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. Pretty average results. 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Drilled to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next will be Christian Pache. On the ground to the right side. Hoskins has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And the deficit remains 5-2. Josh Tomlin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 32, Josh Tomlin.
Ready now is Rhys Hoskins. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he falls behind 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he got him.
Up
next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Fouled away. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Harper leads off first with one away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air out to center field. Acuna on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Alec Bohm, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Line to the right side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves 2. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big round.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and he's not stopping. He wants 3, and he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple.
The left fielder, number 20.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, a potential tying run for him at third base. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think.
And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well, as it ties our ball game at 5-5.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Roll, that's his third RBI and ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his third RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Standing in now, Austin Riley, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
The batter, number 22.
So here is Jason Kipnis. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Brandon Kinsler is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now here is Randy Arozarena. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Randy Arozarena.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
So the next to bat will be Ronald Torreyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Slow little roller to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Brad Miller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Andrew McCutcheon stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Phillies strand 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Tony Watson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 52.
Here's the first pitch. Christian Pache is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit out towards second. There's Segura. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 7.
So next to bat will be Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. If he can find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. To the plate now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Tyler Matzek is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now to the plate, here is Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes last time up.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball well outside. The 1-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. 0-1 the count. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Roman Quinn will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. 0-1, here's the pitch. Quinn over at second. Real Muto at first, 1 gone. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Next to hit is Gene Segura. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Randy Arozarena as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The set and the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. So a full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Count still full, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Pache is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from the show. Saturday baseball following. Andrew Knapp is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Archie Bradley is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now a ball hit on a rope to left. That had the distance, but it is a foul ball. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous.
Now
hey,
batting,
listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. d'Arnaud stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Swing and a liner. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 6-5. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51. Will.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And up next, the infielder/utility man, Ronald Torreyes.
The shortstop, Ronald Torreyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Darno has a play. One away. Didi Gregorius will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
First pitch on its way. This one's flared down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the ninth inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
At the plate, Andrew Knapp. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he misses again, 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Philly down to their last strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Atlanta came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tyler Matzek claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Smith hammers down the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors, they left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 5